Alright, LTA people, it is my LTA Movie Club review for the movie My Cousin Vinny. And after watching this movie, I'm gonna be honest, I was a little bit surprised because this is a lot better and actually funnier than I thought this movie was going to be. Because I hadn't heard a lot about this movie. I think the only thing I'd really heard about was that, it had Joe Pesci and Marissa Tomei who won an Oscar for this. So I figured it was just gonna be some sort of like courtroom drama sort of thing, but it's actually a pretty funny comedy. Um, and to start with, the obvious joke, Ralph Macchio's in this movie. He's one of the teenagers that gets arrested. He's the one related to Vinny, my cousin Vinny. And it's pretty obvious what I can say. To For Ralph Macchio's character, this is what happens when you leave Mr. Miyagi behind. All this bad shit happens to you. When you're with Miyagi, it's not as bad. At least you're not arrested for attempted murder or murder, whatever. And I would say, I think the thing I really like is I do like the story mainly for the fact of, family helping each other out. Like, I come from like, my immediate family, I have like one brother and that's it, but I have like a ton of cousins. I have a ton of aunt and uncles, and we'd always be glad to help each other out. So I really enjoyed the story of, family coming together, trying to help each other out, even if, they may not be able to necessarily, but they're trying their best. And I would say that I really enjoyed about this movie. But one thing I didn't, oh, I guess it wasn't a bad thing, but maybe it's just me. I figured out the ending like pretty much as soon as I was able to, as soon as they were able to show us, I figured out the ending like that. You know, like as soon as they showed, oh look, here's a photo of tire tracks. It's like, yeah, that's gonna be the main piece of evidence. That's what's gonna be used because the last witness was talking about fucking tire tracks. How Joe Pesci didn't put two and two together right there, I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, the ending, I kind of got a little bit bored because I already knew what was going to happen. Uh, but obviously, I'm not sure if that applies to everybody. The acting in this movie, it was actually pretty good. Joe Pesci, it's nice seeing Joe Pesci. In a way, he's playing the same character he always is, but not really. Because, he's still playing kind of like this mafia type character, this mob like character. Maybe it's the, New York accent. But, to see him in this comedic role, in like the red prom tuxedo, it's just hilarious. And I would say Marissa Tomei. See, I thought she was pretty good. I don't know if she deserved the Oscar. I don't know who else she competed with. She was good, but I didn't think she was especially great. Like she was outstanding. Like she did pretty good. But I don't know, it just didn't really leave that much of an impact on me. I don't know, definitely a good watch. You know, it's definitely kind of like a nice change of pace for most of these people. I would definitely give it a watch if you can.